Hey, Tanner Mouche here from Church Plugins, and today we're going to be talking about the CP Sermons 1.5 release. We're going to jump here into the messages table, and you'll see right off the bat a new transcript section in this messages table. Now, messages or transcripts has been a big focus of ours in this release, and we've added some pretty cool functionality here. So you'll notice when you're editing a sermon that there is a new transcript area at the bottom of the edit page. You can add your transcript right here, type it out. You've got all of the formatting options. And then when you view the front end view of the sermon, the transcript is right down here at the bottom, truncated until you click the Show Transcript button, and then it all shows up there. If we go back to the table view, we have a couple of options to import transcripts automatically from YouTube if you're using a YouTube video. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I just click the import button. The view button isn't working just yet, but soon the transcript will show up right here. And if I jump into the sermon, you can see the transcript listed out here. Now we're still playing around a little bit with how we want to format the actual YouTube transcript. And one of the things that we're considering is adding some AI integration to really kind of format this, fix any typos or anything that seems out of context, and then possibly also use AI to do some categorization and that kind of thing. So if that's something that you are interested in, please let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Another thing that we've done here in messages is we've added some integration to Search WP. So you can search across your messages, including fields like transcript, speakers, that kind of thing, which gives you a much more fully functional search in the admin. We have some churches that like to do this to see what sermons they've spoken on a particular topic, like marriage or something like that. You can get a list of all of the sermons that have marriage referenced in the transcript. It can be a really powerful way of finding content across your sermons. Now, that is not something that we have working out of the box, but we'll provide some instructions in our documentation site on how to get that hooked up. By default, transcripts are set to hide on the front end. So if you just want to import transcripts so they're available for admin purposes in the background, you don't have to do anything. But if you do want to start showing transcripts on the front end, like I showed you in the template, you just switch this transcript button over to show. We've also added some updates to our sermon audio integration, mostly just beefing this up to be able to handle larger sermon libraries. So we've improved the underlying systems with how this works, and then we've also updated this full import button to persist. So if you need to run multiple full imports, you can do that. And then we updated the way that this ignore functionality works to work better with Sermon Audio's API. We've also made some updates to the import functionality. So this works a lot better now, regardless of your server size or if there are any issues during the import. It all runs in the background. You'll get a status bar that shows up here that will show you the progress on your import. And even if, there's an issue with the server or whatever, the import will continue to run correctly. Another tab you'll see here, this is new, is the debug log. We don't have a lot of error logging in here yet, but we're working on getting any important errors to show here in this log. And if you want more verbose error logging in case you're trying to debug something, you can come to the advanced tab in the settings and enable verbose debugging for that error log. All right. Last but not least is I wanted to show this to you guys. We are running our new demo site on Ollie, which is a really fantastic theme for full site editing. So this is now using WordPress full site editing, which means that yes, our sermons are compatible with a full site editing theme. We do not have full site editing capability for the different templates yet, although that is coming. And if that's something that you are waiting for, I would love to hear from you and to hear a little bit more about how you would like that to work. But everything in CP Sermons and church plugins across the board has been updated to work in a full site editing context. All right, I think that is it. Really excited about this 1.5 release. There's some really good stuff, some big changes that we've made under the hood. I hope it blesses you and your church. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out to us. You can reach us at support@churchplugins.com.